Imagine this. Someone you know walks out the door and is never seen again. No body, no clues, no explanation. Just gone. Sounds like a scary movie, right? But these are real stories that actually happened. Today, we're talking about 5 of the strangest disappearances ever recorded. Some of these cases are so bizarre, and number 5 will leave you shocked. Let's get into it. 1. The plane that disappeared, Flight MH370 in 2014, a Malaysia Airlines flight, MH370, took off from Kuala Lumpur, heading to China. There were 239 people on board, excited to reach their destination. But suddenly, the plane vanished. No distress signal was sent. No emergency call. The plane simply disappeared from radar, and no one knows why. For years, search teams combed the ocean, looking for any sign of the wreckage. Some pieces of the plane washed up on distant shores, but the main wreckage, where the passengers might have been, was never found. Theories range from a mechanical failure to pilot sabotage, and even to something as wild as alien abduction. What really happened to Flight MH370? No one knows. 2. The girl who flew away, Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart was one of the most famous pilots in history. She was the first woman to attempt to fly all the way around the world. But in 1937, while flying over the Pacific Ocean, she and her plane vanished without a trace. Many believe her plane ran out of fuel and crashed into the ocean, sinking to the bottom where it could never be found. Others say she was captured and taken prisoner by the Japanese. And then there are some who believe she survived, changed her identity, and lived in secret for the rest of her life. Decades later, search teams are still looking for her plane, but they haven't found a single piece of it. 3. The kids who disappeared, the Sodder children. This case is one of the most chilling. On Christmas Eve in 1945, a house in West Virginia caught fire. Inside were the Sodder family, parents and 10 children. 5 of the kids managed to escape, but the other 5 were never seen again. After the fire, investigators searched the rubble, expecting to find remains. But there were none. It was as if those 5 children had simply vanished into thin air. Strangely, just before the fire, a stranger had warned the family that their house would burn down. Years later, the parents received a mysterious letter with a photo of a grown man claiming to be one of their missing sons. Did the children die in the fire? Were they kidnapped? Or was it something even more sinister? No one knows, and their fate remains one of the most baffling mysteries in history. 4. The teen who called for help, then vanished, Brandon Swanson. This one sounds like a horror movie. In 2008, a 19-year-old college student named Brandon Swanson was driving home late at night when his car got stuck in a ditch. He called his parents and told them he would walk toward a nearby town while staying on the phone with them. His parents could hear him walking, talking, and trying to find the road. But suddenly, they heard Brandon shout, "Oh no," and then, silence. His car was later found, along with his footprints. But Brandon was never seen again. There was no evidence of an animal attack, no signs of foul play, and no logical explanation for his disappearance. He simply walked into the night, and was never found. 5. The village that vanished, Angikuni mystery. Now, imagine an entire village disappearing, not just one person, but everyone. That's exactly what happened in 1930 in a small Inuit village called Angikuni, deep in Canada's frozen wilderness. A man named Joe LaBelle, a fur trapper, arrived at the village expecting to find people. But when he got there, every single person was gone. Houses were still full of food and supplies, but no one was there. Even their sled dogs had starved to death, but no one had returned for them. There were no footprints leading away. It was as if the entire population had simply vanished into thin air. Some people believe the villagers were abducted by aliens. Others think it was a supernatural event, or maybe something even darker. But no one has ever figured out what really happened, and the village was never repopulated. These disappearances are so mysterious, they still haunt people today. How can people, or even an entire village, just vanish without a trace? Which story do you think is the creepiest? Tell me in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more mysteries, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next mystery.